Hello YouTube, Blade here, and this is Agricultural Simulator 2013. Welcome back. Um, since the last episode, I have actually plowed the entire field and I've cultivated it, and it was a bit tricky to do that, and also I'm gonna spray it now. And I know someone say that you should spray before you plow, or not spray but fertilize. I'm gonna fertilize. Some say that you should fertilize before you plow, so you get the fertilizer down and mixed into the soil, because that's how the real farmers do it. However, the game itself doesn't really make a difference on when you do it, and the reason why I waited is because it's easier to drive over this field now after I plowed it and cultivated it, because it's sort of more smoother. The soil is smoother. It's a big field, as you can see. I did a bit, meh stuff. So that's why, and that's the only reason why I am fertilizing at this point. Okay, I filled up the fertilizer and I have not activated it, so here it's gonna be R. Okay, there we go. And another reason is that the plowing I did at tempomat 1, or auto speed 1, and the cultivating I also did at auto speed 1. However, fertilizing I feel I can do at auto speed 2, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I don't know if maybe the field is too big for the 1500 liters of manure that I have available, but I'm giving it a try like this, and we'll see what happens. Some of my viewers have commented and saying that they don't really notice any difference with the manuring on the second run. Basically, they manure the field and then they plant stuff, do all the 6 stages, and then second time they only do 2 of the stages, and they don't see a difference in their yield. So I don't know if I will see a difference in the yield or anything like that, but this is the way I'm going to do it this time. I'm not a real farmer, and I go with the method that seems easiest for me and still, sort of provide me with the opportunity to maybe get the biggest yield. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing. Okay, I used about 100. Let's see, there. Yeah, sort of. It's not as spraying out as much as as wide as I would like it to be. Maybe the bigger ones do that, but I got the small one. And I'm not gonna go over every piece of the farmland here, or the field, to make sure that everything is covered with horse manure or in cow manure or fertilizer. Let's just call it fertilizer. Okay. I am doing the best I can. Maybe the bigger slurry tanks would provide more of a spread on the field. I don't know. But this is just to at least give me the opportunity to get more crops, more yield, bigger yield. I'm not saying I'm gonna get it, but it's worth a try, I think. And I seem to know the timing on when to start, which is nice. What else? Yeah, I did mention that I would like to see other types of crops in the game, like potatoes, beets, barley, things like that. I do know that it exists in the other farming game. I've seen it there. I've seen other people play the game and all that. Personally, I don't really have that game. I played it, but I don't own it. I played it at a friend's place, and I've seen other people play it. I cannot do a let's play on it because I do not own the game. And I feel like doing a let's play on Farming Simulator or even buying Farming Simulator now, it's too similar to this, I think. There are a lot of people doing videos on Farming Simulator. I'm not one of them. I do on Agricultural Simulator. There are not that many people doing it. And I'm kind of happy, that I have people coming and watch my clips. That's awesome, I think. As I said before, that's one of the reasons why I do this. And I do enjoy the comments you give me. So I have not decided yet what to plant here. Someone mentioned planting, well, not actually mentioned planting sunflowers, but they planted sunflowers and they got a very good yield out of it. I think they used 1,000 liters, got 10,000, and something worth 150,000 euros or something like that. Very good yield, very, very good. I'm very impressed about those numbers, and those are numbers I would like to get as well. The corn I harvested too early. It's supposed to be yellow when I harvested, even though I did harvest it when it was green on episode 6 of this season, as well as in episode 10. Some of it was green and some of it was yellow. But as I said in that episode, the second episode when I harvested, the episode 10, was that when I went online to try and find information about when to harvest, I could only find my own clip. So that wasn't very helpful, considering I made a mistake on clip number 6 as well, or episode number 6. So, but it was kind of fun to know that my clip is when I do a search for Agricultural Simulator 2013 on YouTube, my clips are among the first to be shown there, and I really like that. I don't know what makes them clips so popular and why the other clips that I've uploaded aren't as popular for the other series, but it's fun. It would be great to know, but if I did know, I would not tell anybody, because that's a trade secret, I guess. And I guess that's why a lot of other people are high up, because they do know the secret. It could be that it's based on views, and some of my clips have gotten close to 60,000 views, which is very impressive. I totally wasn't prepared for that when I started, and I guess that's one of the reasons why they get such high ranking on YouTube. They show up very early on because the keywords are there, and they have the views to back it up. So I think that could be the reason. I'm just hoping my other clips get a lot of views. So yeah, it would be fun, basically. Also, I was asked to check out Haney. He's doing a let's play on this American map as well. I don't know if I mentioned it before about the suggestion to check out his clips. I have not done that. I believe that the clips are in German, and if I don't understand the language of the person talking, I'm not inclined to watch the clip either. And another thing is, I'm not inclined to watch a let's play or anything like that if the person uploading it doesn't make any type of comments in some way about what they're doing. I feel like, I don't know, I'm watching it muted, so I don't want to do that. So that's why I'm not watching those clips either. But let's see. There we go. This is not taking too long. I don't know how interesting this is for you, but what might be interesting. Sorry. I'm just saying that I will not watch a clip if I don't understand the language, and then I'm butchering the English language by myself. Way to go, Oberon. Anyway, I do not know what to plant. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. But the interesting part is that even though this might not be interesting. Again, I did the butchering. The step after this will actually be the planting stage. Woohoo! That will be stage number 4 out of 6. And this is still day 1, which is nice, you know. It's, wait, that's not the button, it's 13:32 on day 1. So, oops. Yeah, so we got time to get stuff done. I don't know if I should actually advance the day to day 2 before I do the planting, but I feel like I can do the planting on speed 2 and still get done this first day. So I don't know. Also, I don't know, should I pause it here and finish this off camera and then get back when I am doing the planting? I do have a lot of, I'm thinking that maybe I should plant wheat. Reason being that my animals, the cows, the horses and the sheep, I sold 1 sheep, so I only had 1 left. I thought I started off with three of them, so I figured I could sell 1, you know, and still, you know, have sheep babies. I can't, unless the horse is interested, but I doubt it. That would be a woolly horse. Well, never mind. Anyway, they eat corn. They don't eat wheat, which means I have a surplus of wheat. I have no way to spend the wheat in any way, shape, form, or capacity. Well, I do have the capacity, but I have nothing to spend it on. And the silo has 750 units of wheat. And the cellar has a bunch of wheat. I don't know how much, but there's, you know, some in there. So I figured that, you know, wheat might be the way to go here. You know, I plant the first field with wheat and I see how much wheat I need to spend on this field, and that will give me an idea on, okay, how much corn do I need, and do I need to buy more corn from the market or something like that, because as I said, I feed the animal corn. On the other hand, because I feed animals the corn, maybe I should plant corn so that at the end, oh, I'm out of material, slurry, okay, so I can get that grain back and have a surplus of that. Let's go to and fill up on the last 500 liters of this manure into this tank, and while we do that we can check exactly what the supply is, how much I have in the barn. Okay, so it's off, yes. So for about 1,000 liters, I hate this tree. Basically I cannot, there, 1,000 liters gave me about 2/3 of the field. Oh yeah, that's the cultivator. I actually bought the biggest one that did have no description on it, because that would be faster work. But at the same time I bought the smallest slurry tank. Oops. Because I was saving the money. No, it won't. Okay, I can do this. Turn that way and back up this way, and that will turn the slurry tank that way. Still nothing. So we keep turning and backing up. Nope. Okay, never mind. There we go. Backing up. Woohoo! No. There we go. Okay, let's see. In the cellar, okay, that doesn't work. There, now. In the cellar we have 17 bags of corn, 15 bags of wheat, 6 bags of pesticide, and in the silos we have 750 of each of those. And we're out of dung. Okay, there was a bug in the previous things. What do you call them? The previous versions of the game, that if you completely emptied out the dunghill, that was it. You know, you're basically screwed. Even though you had animals, they would not produce any more manure for you. I feel like the animals that I put in this morning have produced 8 units of dung or manure, which is not bad, you know, for a couple of hours of lazing about in a barn. So hopefully they will produce more, because once I've done this field I don't need more dung for another what, 20 days or so. So the animals I have now have 20 days. Ooh, careful. Speed 2. Have 20 days to make enough dung that I'm needing for this field, if I'm gonna use manure a second time. I think I will not. And I also think that maybe I should do 2 runs with the same crop type, because that way I can do the comparison of, you know, with the manure and without the manure. Again, maybe then I should start this time without the manure, and then the second time we'll add manure and see if there's a difference, because if the manure is being stocked or stored in the data file that this field has manure even after it's been harvested, then those datas are completely wrong. The numbers would be completely wrong. So yeah, I don't know what to do about that. How to interesting. 438. Hopefully I can get an entire field in here. Maybe not. Something tells me that there we go. I will gonna be needing a lot of seed as well. Also, I got the biggest one because, as I said, you know, before, I got the biggest cultivator that I could find, because I didn't want to spend a lot of time cultivating the field, and also, you know, I figure I would go for bigger equipment this time. You know, in the first season, you know, the episodes that I recorded last year, the biggest expense was the cultivator, and basically I didn't have much money left over after that, so I have to go with what was the cheapest equipment available to me, to be able to afford all the equipment available to me. And as it is right now, we start off with a little bit more money, like, you know, 750,000 euros instead of 500,000, and that means that, you know, I can splurge a little bit more, getting a little bit more bigger equipment. I mean, the cultivator itself wasn't that expensive. I think it was 20,000 for that one, and there was one that was smaller, but that actually had some description to it, that cost about the same or a little bit more. I don't remember. Doesn't really matter. I bought it and I'm not going to change it, because it did cultivate this plot of land. I tried to run over the chicken, by the way. Doesn't want to die. And as I said before, I will not really bother with the chickens, because they don't do anything for me, except give me eggs at the expense of corn. And I'm not interested in that. No, the animals in the barn that produce manure, that's what I'm interested in, and only for their manure producing capabilities. It's going to cost me some bales of grass and hay, or grass and straw, as well as some corn, but I'm willing to pay the price. And we're almost done here, and we're almost out of manure stuff. So I guess I don't really quite get both fields unless, you know, I do once more. Let's see, can we get it done? Can we get it done? Can we get it done? And we stop it there. Now we have to find a way to get around these trees here to be able to. This last patch is going to be tricky because I'm very close to the fence on the other side. Time is money, yes, I know that. Okay, and this freaking tree is pretty much blocking my view here, and your view as well. Okay, so there we go. Not the best opportunity or things. Oh yeah, I'm getting kind of not the straightest line ever, but let's go with it. It's kind of a bad thing that if you press the tab key, your vehicle stops, but whatever it's doing in the extension area, like if it's seeding or in this case, you know, fertilizing, that doesn't stop. It will still keep doing that. So yeah, I just do this row as well. Okay, I didn't have enough for the entire field. So yep, ran out just as I got to the edge. That's okay, I guess. So now we're gonna drop this off and we're gonna check on the market and see which of the seeders we're gonna get. So what crop will I plant? Will I plant corn or will I plant wheat? I have to check up some videos on the sunflower seeds because I don't know what kind of equipment I need to harvest it. If I get the plant the corn, I feel like I should know which equipment I need to harvest it. So I don't know. So which machines do I need? I need a water tank, right? For the pesticide. If I'm going to spray it, you know, I might not. So we get off. We disconnect that hose and that one. That one. So let's see. We have 549,000. Extension. Seed, right? This one is 6 meter. It's kind of big. It can hold 1,000 liters. But it's 70,000. This one is 3 meters. I think that's the one I've been using. Tank capacity 1,000 liters, so that's not the one I've been using. This one is 6 meters and 1,500. Oh, this one is 7.5 meters and 2,000 liters. I don't know how that translates actually. 70,000, 45,000, 15,000, 70,000. So 6 meter, 3 meter, 6 meter, 7.5 meter. How about this one for 6 meter, 1,500 liters? I feel like it's get big enough, right? You know, my tractor is big enough. The whatever the tractor I have. Rapid sowing with or without prior soil tillage, foldable by hydraulic. Power requirements 115, 155. Okay, so let's get rid of that, that, and that. And as I get rid of that, learn to listen. It's a Massey Ferguson 7499, and this has 220. I don't know, 2,000. 115, 155. What's the it doesn't say. That's the tractor I have. Massey Ferguson 7499. I don't know the numbers here. Okay. Let's check on the combine. This one is 420,000. I don't think I will buy that one. The Katana 262,000. This one is specific for this has no internal tank basically. Well, it says no, that's fuel capacity. Fuel isn't being spent. Again, no. I guess the L52 it has an internal storage of 7,800 liters, and that one I can get for 220,000, and then put an attachment in front. I can get the other Geckos. The prices are, I would like to get something below 300,000. So that would be this one as well. This one is big enough to handle basically everything I throw at it. So as long as I go with Gecko, I'm off the hook. This one has no, the Katana 65. That's no, I will not go for that one. It doesn't have an internal tank. It requires something in the back, so I will not go for that one. But I will not get the so we get this one. We get the cedar. Actually, we go for this one. I think it's a good purchase. I don't know. These items you see here, those small round ones, I think they're supposed to make a furrow or a line in the soil, so you know where you've been before. I don't know if I'm right about that, but here we go. We still have 504,000, which means that we can we? I hate that. Let's hook this up. There we go. There's no other hooking up, right? That only hooks to that one, yes, nothing else. So let's go to the silo. It can hold 500 units. So why does it 1,000 liters? It's so stupid. Well, it's still 100 more than the previous one. I think I'm gonna go for corn. Yeah, let's go for corn. There we go. But before we do that, we're gonna check out this part here. It's an extension, but it's not a seeder. It's not a cultivator. It's a harvest, right? That one, no. Is it this one? Is this the one I have to use to cut the corn? It's 45,000. It's not that one. So it's 67, 52, 45 to 300. So I think it's that one. You fold them down and that. And then we have the other one, which is mowing. But that one is cheap. It's the liner. Well, not that one, but that one is cheap too. It's the baler. There we go. There's only one, 145,000. I feel like I can afford that as well. So let's say 300, 400, 500,000 roughly for all of it. So let's go for corn. There we go. And we're gonna plant this stuff. As you saw, my field wasn't perfectly square, which means that bugger, basically. I would like to start at this end. Maybe I can go in another instead of going the same, I don't know, left right, I can go up and down or something. I don't know how that would work. Basically what I'm talking about is that instead of going, I will go this way. So let's see, what do we have? The fold. Now the R key, you see you have this fancy little we put that this one will not be the R key. Do we put it on the Y key? There. We will not empty it. I don't know what the work will do. Did we? Well, we can fold it again, basically. Yeah, I like it, but whoops. We will start at the other end. And I will go at speed 2, I think was the speed that was doable for the seeding. And at the end of the line I will see how far. And do I need to get it to work as well as plant the stuff? Okay, so if I get it to work, now it's working. Is it planting? No. R. Now it is. So basically this is what I have to do. It has to be working as well. So that does that mean I have to press both the planting as well as the oh wait, I'm not doing it by the edge, damn it. That line's totally suckered me. And that other line doesn't really show anything. Stupid, stupid, stupid. So R, stop, T. No wait, that wasn't T. Y, sorry. That was the one. So I used 378. T. I have no idea where I just went over, because I stopped a little bit too early, I think. So we put it at tempomat 2. I think I can see a short line there. So we go here, turn it down, like so. Then when we get online, there, R. There we go. I don't know if you can see it, but where the edge of the seeding is on the left side, I think I can see like a faint line there. And the other side, nothing. It's very tricky to see, so I have to basically let it work for a longer period. But I may not have to let it plant. As you can see, I'm way in the wrong area now. I'm inside the other field. 283, I'm almost used half of the stuff here. So I'm gonna turn off seeding when I get to the end, but not the work. So seed off, work off, right? So you see I get this line here, and I'm gonna use that as my work line. So I line up to that, like so. Put it at, well, work, seed. Oh, this is tricky. Basically, I don't have to do it while on the go, but I do it while on the go. 217. I still feel like this was a good purchase though, even though the the arms on the left and right side doesn't really do anything that I think they're supposed to do. It's supposed to be a marking, so I know where to basically drive with my tractor. The other game has that, and it works. So here we go, coming to the end. There. And then we line up. I know it looks ugly, but it's the way it has to be, I'm afraid. So how much do I have? 128. I think that's one more pass. So basically I have to try and drive straight. So we start getting the machine down in work, and there, planting, seeding, sowing, whatever-ing. Since the field is that, you can see the tractor is tilting a little bit to the side. Basically I had to plow the same area a few times because the field was totally messed up. As you see, it's not quite square or square. So basically, I'm running low. I had no other choice than to do this, than to plow more than once over a certain area to make sure I plowed everything. I didn't want to stop in the middle of everything and back out or anything like that. So we're out of that. So off to get more, and then I continue. Wait, did I leave a mark? Yeah, I did leave a mark. I grab the last from the silo and get the bags I have. Hopefully I can afford, I have enough to plant the entire thing. Someone used 1,000 liters and they got 10,000 back. I've already used 500. So I get a feeling that I am going to be spending more than 1,000 on this field. But 17 bags with 15 or 50 in each is not that much actually. 10 bags is 500, and then we have 7 more bags, which is 250 plus a little bit more. There we go. Corn. Blow up. There we go. So that's 850 more, and I still need to feed my animals. So yeah, I might have made a wrong decision here, but I'm gonna stand by my decision. In worst case scenario, I can always head to town, buy more corn, either from the market town area, where you have the milk jugs and things like that, or from the other place where you can sell your machinery and stuff. But basically I will end the episode here. You've seen me fertilize the field and also started the planting process. So just gonna fill this with 5 more bags so it's full, and then I'm gonna continue the planting off camera basically, so you don't have to watch all of it. I think the episode is long enough. Also, if you would be nice and kind enough to tell me, since I'm planting corn, which is the other equipment that I need, if it is like sorry, do I need this one? Or do I need, what's that? This one. Is it the corn cutter or the corn header that I need for my for plowing of this? I know I bought both last time, but I only had actually used for one of them. I think it's the corn cutter, but I'm not sure. But okay, never mind. We'll find out. So yeah, I will end the episode here. Just get out of this freaking jungle. Okay. I'm Oberon Blade. This is Agricultural Simulator 2013. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.